Yo, y'all know what it is, y'all know what it ain't. 600BREEZY just released this statement on his Instagram, pretty much taking up for Gunna. But if you read this right here, Gunna admitted that he knows a lot of the members of YSL participated in criminal activities. He admitted to YSL being a gang. Usually when you admit to shit, that means you did something wrong or you was put in a position where you had to admit guilt in a situation. Gunna didn't do anything. Gunna doesn't have a criminal record. Gunna is not really facing any drug criminal activity charges. So whatever case he would have been hit with or whatever time he would have had to do, y'all looking at the max. They could say max. Like right now, I'm fighting the aggravated unlawful use of a weapon by a felon. What makes it aggravated? I don't know. I thought it was just a simple UUW. But what they do is they throw charges at you hoping they stick, and they know they won't stick. And when you go to court, a lot of that shit gonna be dismissed. So that means Gunna, he's not wrong in my opinion for taking a plea, whatever benefits you. But the fact that you putting other people in jeopardy as far as their case. Young Thug has just spoken out through his sister saying she pretty much sad, that Young Thug is sad that Gunna took that plea. And the reason he took the plea is because he wanted to come home early, but you also incriminating other people who might have to do a longer sentence than you would have had to do. So 600BREEZY, you spent 5 to 6 years saying TAY600 is a rat, and we all know TAY600 pointed elbows and linked his head to the side a couple times, but he didn't directly get on the stand. He was put in a position where he had to get on the stand, and this just coming from me speaking. I know y'all gonna say TAY600 not a rat, or he is or he ain't, but listen, this is coming from me, a blogger or whatever you want to call me. For a fact, TAY600 said something. What TAY600 did was incriminate one and not the other. You get what I'm saying? He incriminated one and not the other, and he had to stand on that shit, and he didn't want to take the stand on it, and that's what led to 600 disowning him. It wasn't over Lil Durk and the baby mama situation. Honestly, I'm keeping it real. TAY600 did point elbows and eyelids and to the person who he believed did it. Now, he didn't say both of them, but in the paperwork, if you read the affidavits, all you got to do is look up the videos I did on the situation. I got the real paperwork, the affidavits, all of that shit. And even people who was involved in the case came on my live and spoke on it. TAY600 pretty much said, either, I can't remember right now, Rondo or C-Day walked up to the car. He thought they was walking to get weed. The car jacked forward, and they came back to the car. One came back without the other, or one came back before the other. And pretty much, I'm not gonna lie, they did have a nice, solid case to call TAY600 a snitch, but they was coming about it wrong. You came out with fake paperwork. You went on DJ Vlad speaking on something that you knew was a lie, instead of telling the world to let's wait for the paperwork and everything to solve itself. That's what I like to do. I like to let shit resolve itself. And it's the fact that you just immediately defending Gunna really makes me sick to my stomach, because in this whole TAY600 situation, you was more along the sides of Lil Durk. You was trying to kick a man when they was down. You was discrediting everything they did street, and you was also putting the blame on them without having the proper paperwork. But in this case, you don't even know Gunna, Young Thug, or anybody that's involved in this situation for you to have their back the way you didn't have your own fellow 600 back, if that makes sense. I hope it do. Get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think below. I'm gone.